Probably should redo this. Hello guys! Today we are going to make pumpkin spice blondies. And as you know, it's probably one of my, everyone in my family likes eating them and they keep asking me to do it. So today I decided to make a video and show you guys how I make it. So, let's get started. So first we're going to preheat our oven to 350. And it's going to go off when it beeps, so it's on preheat. We're going to preheat to 350 and probably should make sure, yeah, there's nothing in the ovens. We can get all our supplies. Okay guys, now I have all the ingredients in front of me. I don't think you can see them. We have flour, 1 egg, vanilla extract, 2 bowls, because I'll tell you later, baking soda, cinnamon, ground cloves, I don't know if you can see it, salt, white chocolate and butterscotch chips, 1 can pumpkin, brown sugar, and 2 sticks of butter. Oh, and we also have this mixer and the tong thingies, whatever. Okay. I have my little measuring tools. We're gonna I don't actually remember this recipe by heart, so shh. Okay, so first, we already preheated the oven. Oh yeah, before we start, you should probably get like up here. Okay guys, you should first get a pan like this. You get a pan and you line it with tin foil. Now, I'm actually really not that good at lining tin foil, so bear with me. Ah! I guess it's just to make sure it won't get dirty and it doesn't stick. I've actually never tried washing this thing off. I mean, you can line it with tin foil. I usually don't though, but I mean, the only time I actually never lined it with tin foil is when my parents were bringing it somewhere. You know what? I'm not even going to line it with tin foil, because it's my stuff and I can wash it off later. So make sure you just have a pan ready. Okay, I'm not going to lie, my oven smells like fish. So I was kind of confused. You're going to get a bowl. And you're going to get all your dry, oops, I forgot to move this. You're going to get all your dry ingredients together in a bowl. So you're going to need, you're going to get, I don't need that right now, 2 cups, you're going to need 2 cups of flour. I'm going to put all the instructions in the link in the box below. So if you guys, want to do it yourself, you can do it. You're going to need 2 cups of flour. Oh snap. And every time I do this, it's always like, I'm not, oh snap, oh no. Yeah, 2 cups of flour. And put it in a bowl. 1. Ooh. 2 cups of flour. I know like how everyone usually has like all their ingredients like ready to go. Well, I don't really, because I don't have enough I don't have enough silverware and stuff to actually do it like that. So now your flour is done. I actually like to put things away while I'm making them, but I mean, I'll just do that last since I'm not actually doing this in person. Okay. After 2 cups of flour, you're going to need 1/2 teaspoon of cloves. So you'll just find cloves. And all these ingredients you can actually get at a regular market, I'm going to say. Like your regular supermarket, or no one's done. You get out of your regular supermarket. Now, I don't understand why you guys like cloves. I've like noticed that they're in like tea, and since I don't like tea, it's kind of weird. And I'm trying to save much as possible. I tend to fail like half the time. So we got our cloves and put it in. And the reason why is because this is your dry ingredients, and I'm gonna put like, you're gonna add this to another bowl, and I just like to have it all together. So you're done with your cloves. You'll need cinnamon. And when I wrote the ingredients on my paper, I forgot cinnamon one time. So I was like, wait, this tastes a little bit funny. And I was like, oh well. But, oh snap, I broke it. Yeah. Now I know why. Yep, I know why now. Let's see, after cinnamon, you have to have salt. Cinnamon was 1/2 teaspoon of salt. No, was 1/2 teaspoon. And then the salt is actually 3/4 of a teaspoon. Now, if you don't want to do, because since this is 1/2, you could just get 1/2 and then 1/4 of it. Yeah, why not? Now we're going to add our baking soda. 1/2 of baking soda. There. 1/2. I think that's all of the dry ingredients. So all the dry ingredients, just keep in a separate bowl, and you're going to add them all later. I mean, it doesn't really matter if it's all mixed. We now have to have butter and brown sugar together. Now for what I like to do, when I first made this, it said made butter room temperature, but I've actually kind of experimented a bit. And I've actually melted the butter and put it in the microwave with the brown sugar in it, and it tasted really good to a lot of people. I made this recipe different. And now we're going to need our brown sugar, 1 1/4 cup. 1 1/4 cup. Now, we got our brown sugar. Spoonful of stomach, the medicine. Go down, the medicine. Go down. So we're going to get 1 cup. And since brown sugar is like kind of like moist, whatever, it's like kind of, I guess, wet, whatever. You're not supposed to put it in like a liquid measuring cup. You're actually supposed to put it in a dry one. And you just press on it till it's like full, whatever. And I don't like touching brown sugar a lot, actually. So, I just use the bag. We're done with our brown sugar, and we're gonna melt it. It's done melting. We actually want it to look like that, only because it's like, make sure, and I had to take my camera off the tripod or else it wouldn't work how I want it to. We're actually gonna make it look like this. See, it's all watery and brown sugar is wet and everything. But yeah, that's how I want it to look like. Now we're gonna beat it. Actually, okay, I have the finished project, and this is what it's supposed to look like. Well, at least what we want it to look like. Now, after we're done beating it, stir in the egg and vanilla extract, and I think the pumpkin. Yeah, and the pumpkin. Now, as I said, this original recipe was, I actually made it different. One time, because I wasn't paying attention and I made it on Thanksgiving, I actually made it to where I put a whole can and I melted the butter all the way, and you really wasn't supposed to do that, but then I found out you could. It made it taste better. We're going to take an egg, we're going to add it, and I've actually tried to separate an egg, and it sucked. I'm going to try this again. You think I got it? I think I got it. Yeah. Yes. Okay, we added egg. Now we're going to, yeah, I don't even care. Put our pumpkin and our vanilla extract in there. Now, the vanilla extract, we're going to need 2 teaspoons. This one I actually recently just opened too. The other one we had for like a super long time. Get 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons. We got our vanilla and egg. Now we just have to add the pumpkin. And we just dump the pumpkin in here. We added our pumpkin. Now we beat this together. Oh no. And I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. But yeah, this is the final finished product. It looks like, ooh, but it's orangey looking like, which is nice. And it should be well combined and mixed. We add the dry ingredients. And then our finished product is done. I'm trying to, I forget, I usually add like the chips. Oh well, white chocolates. I'm probably just gonna, I used these the other day. I might just pour the whole bag in. Yep. One whole bagging. Yep. And then we're also going to add butterscotch. And this is what gives most of its flavor though. Put half each time. That was actually like 3/4, like 1/3, 1/3, 1/3, because I made this like 3 times already. So now we're going to beat that too. All this is done. This is what the thing should look with all the mix and everything. All the chocolate and the... We have our pan. And we're going to pour this all in. Really? You got my hopes up for nothing. Oh, whoa. Oh. Now we're just going to do it the faster way. Now, you actually just want to spread it all evenly. If you don't, it's going to burn. But yeah, we're going to spread this evenly. This looks even enough somewhat. You try. We're not all perfect. You know how we have like excess? We're actually going to wipe it off. But yeah, wipe off extra on the side so you don't burn it. Spread it all evenly. Wipe down whatever I had to wipe down. All nice and pretty. And now we just put it in the oven that we said we would. Place it in the oven that we cooked for 350. Yeah. There. That's actually gonna probably put on timer in for about 37 minutes. And then I'll show you guys what it looks like when we're done. Here is the finished product. I just took it out of the oven. We just have to wait for it to cool. Stick the toothpick in. Comes off clean. It's ready. So I guess I'll throw the toothpick away now. But yeah. So we know that the pumpkin spice blondies are finished. Hey guys, and I know we're in a different atmosphere in a different area, but since where I was cooking last time was a bit occupied, I decided to make it up here in my room, and it's okay. But this is a final product. I've actually took it out of the oven and just cut it in like rectangular pieces because it looks nicer. And if you can see from, it has like, it's like the butterscotch in there, and then there's actually white chocolate in there. Gives out the flavor and just makes it taste so good. But it looks really good. What you have to do is just let it cool for like an hour or less. Probably like, you could cool for like 10-15 minutes, but you can't take it out of the oven and like eat it right away because it's too hot and it'll start melting and like falling apart. And it actually tastes really good. So good. It's so delicious. So I just want to thank you guys for watching. I don't know what we're going to make next time because this is my first video, but seriously though, thanks. Thank you for watching. And I really hope that you guys enjoy your meal.